Once this person gets you, they ain't never letting you go. It was so strange as I had a complete, like, that just hit me right before I clicked the button. It came. That's how I knew that that was where it was leading. I had a completely different message in mind. Like, it was so different. And what's funny is last night I had the message and something told me when you get up tomorrow, it's not gonna be the same thing. Something about this person is just so exceedingly gray is what I'm okay. Something told me I'm not gonna need the cards, which is pissing me off because I love the cards. So we're still gonna pull 3 cards. This person is used to dealing with people who like to keep them for their soul and their spirit too. This person is used to, I just heard gentrified. This person is used to people taking advantage of them, taking over in their life. They're used to having to look for an escape, a way out. No. That's why they didn't want me to pull the cards, because they got a specific message in mind. I'm gonna put them back. There is something so brave and so innate about letting yourself love and be loved by the correct person and partner for you. This person has been shushing and humming down their inner child, their youth, because they've been around a lot of draining people, a lot of draining forces, a lot of drain me dry, energetically imbalanced individuals who wanted to suck their soul dry. This person, I don't know what they do. They do something creative or something that's like, it's like work, but someone else would consider it creative. Whatever it is that they do, it's difficult for them, but to the outside world, it could look just creative. This individual has such a very gigantic heart, an enormous heart. They've been dealt with like destructively. Like, people have come into their life and picked them apart. And I'm seeing, because your person is so satisfying energetically, not just energetically, I wasn't even supposed to add energetically, just satisfying, like just satisfying. You think I'm playing? I'm being serious. Why did I look at the clock and it was 2:12? Oh, Lord. This person is like enamored by you, and people are usually enamored by them. This person is like shocked that somebody like you exists, and people are usually shocked that somebody like them exists. But I feel like because what you've been through, you don't realize it. It's like a diamond in the rough. You don't realize who you are. You don't realize how far you've come. You don't realize what you've overcome. You don't realize who you are at all. You don't realize how you're seen, because you're used to being like, I'm seeing a lot of y'all. It's like, it reminds me of Wicked in a way. It's like but y'all are, instead of sisters, y'all are like meant to be. I'll say, honestly, Alphabet and what's that boy name? Because, girl, I don't know his name. Ufafa. The one who, if you haven't watched Wicked, you need to leave right now. Girl, why did I look at the time and it was 3:03 and it refused to move? I swear I put this on. It was 3:03 and like I looked at it and it just didn't move. Like it froze. What the hell? This person has been asking for you. Something real, something true. It is like Wicked, like Alphabet and that boy, that guard. Something genuine. They've been looking for something that's actual, that's real. I feel like they've been in such a falsified world. And the problem is, in your world, you are the only one that's real too. The both of you have made a mess of things in your personal lives, is what I just heard. I feel like the both of you haven't been taking anything seriously because you've been missing each other, but you haven't even met. A whole new world. You guys remember, if you haven't looked at that video, I don't even remember what video it is, but if you did look at that video, you remember that song? It was about a month and a half ago. A brand new place I never knew. It was crazy because I was going somewhere and it was like a long period of travel. And it kept playing in my head, a whole new world, a brand new place, a dazzling place. I want to share this whole new world with you. This is a sacrifice is going to be made for the two of you to be together. One of you has to let something go. Let something breeze by is what I just heard. So that the both of you can be satisfied, because one of you has been living outside of yourself, outside of your means, outside of the life that you were meant to live, just to satisfy the craving of familiarity. Damn, these words are coming, baby. Something unsatisfying within your soul has been meshed with a bunch of stuff. Something unsatisfying within your soul, within your being, has been like tearing you apart and keeping you away from the version of yourself that you were meant to be. And this person is like just at the door. Whoa, I'm like seeing stuff. They're literally like, I'm seeing someone, when in those movies when somebody would come by somebody else's house and they would be like an awkward distance and the person would stand at the front door and they would just lean on it. This person's like standing at the door and leaning on it like, when can you come out? Not when can I go in? When can you come out? Some of y'all, it's when can I go in? And the other of y'all, it's like, when are you coming out? When is it gonna happen? And you're like, what am I doing wrong? But it's not something that is being done wrong. It's something that is being accepted. Eating this shit up. I'm eating this message up. Six on the clock. It's something about you, about the two of you, that is being accepted. But something about you, no, it's not you, it's them. Something about them that they're accepting that can no longer be accepted so they can move forward. And it's like you have to learn how to accept somebody different. It's not just a whole new world, it's a whole new tone of person. Because you dealt with a lot of crybabies. You dealt with a lot of people who you've had to fix. This person is not fixable because they're already fixed. They're perfect. They're perfectly fine the way that they are. But they need somebody to be there for them, to hear them, to understand them, to take them seriously. Because they were already perfect this whole time. People just didn't see how perfect they were. And it was causing disruption and difficulty in their mind, because they were like, when am I going to be fixed? When am I not going to be broken? But they were never broken. And for you, it's like you've always been tough. When are you going to release? It reminds me of Jasmine and Aladdin, because Jasmine was like so headstrong, but it was like when Aladdin came, she learned what peace was because she got to have fun. She got to be free. She was so headstrong and determined that whole time. And Aladdin was so capable, but nobody gave him the chance to showcase his capability. 717. Somebody's smarter than you too. Somebody's smarter than both of you. Somebody's smarter than the two of you coming together to pull you both together. No, to pull you apart or together. It's a split down the middle for a lot of y'all. I'm reading for two groups right now. Half of y'all are dealing with someone that's smarter, like a fairy godmother that wants to come and fix it. And half of y'all are dealing with, like, if you watch Shrek Part 2, a fairy godmother that wants to come and destroy it for their own means. I think this fairy godmother will be somebody for the group too. Somebody related to you. That's how you're going to know that they're not, their words aren't wise. They're not wise. They don't have positive intentions because they're older than you. They're a mother or a woman, and they're telling you things about your love life or what you can't accept or experience. And it's just like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't align. But the other group, it's a fairy godmother, like a real, I'm not going to call her a damsel, but she's like very free, very, I don't know why I heard Christian oriented. What does that even mean? Like, she's just free, soft-spoken, free-worded. She doesn't have anything holding her back. That's how you're going to know that it's her. And she's going to guide the two of you together. A lot of y'all have been seeing dreams, aspirations, certain experiences in your dreams. Climbing mountains, going far distances, dealing with things that you've been afraid of all your life in your dream state, and waking up and immediately cleaning up, or immediately feeling like not cleaning up, feeling like you can do something, feeling like you can accomplish something, or feeling like a question has been answered. Something has been clarified after waking up from certain dreams. Your mindset is going to get so much more clear, and you're going to have such a greater perspective. But the both of you are yearning. There's like this mischievous energy. Like, I feel like God is just mischievously in the background, like they actually thought that I was joking, I was lying, but I wasn't. Like, God is like a mischievous kid right now. Follow your inner child urges, your inner child aspirations, because they're guiding you somewhere that you need to be. Because it's God coming through you. God is, I love in a lot of movies that they depict God as a child because of the innocence, and it's true. Children are very innocent and very wise, and it makes sense why God's energy will flow through them the most. I feel like God is coming to you as a child, not as a physical child, but like childish, like I can finally, a lot of y'all have been alone. There's probably going to be a part 2 to this. A lot of y'all have been alone. Or I could just re-record it. Yeah. A lot of y'all have been alone, missing someone, missing the other. Missing the other? This person don't play about you. They're not gonna make any mistake about you. They're not gonna take it as a joke. They're gonna take it seriously. They're gonna put time. I'm seeing somebody literally sit by you and just being soft. Ugh! I'm talking about soft. Like, this person's okay. Can I just let me just tell you what I'm envisioning. So y'all are sitting on the pavement, on the concrete. And this is so weird because they're like, I can feel it. I can see it. This person's like coming up to you and they're y'all sitting there next to each other. This person, he's facing you, or they're facing you. And they're like coming closer, and you know that they're coming in closer. They're pushing their face in, and they're nuzzling their face into your neck. And I'm hearing they can't control it. Fuck you. I'm sorry. That's the sweetest thing I've ever seen in my life. Don't make a mess of things trying to... Ooh, some of y'all are too freaked out. It's okay to be freaky. You have spent a long time without being freaked out. But some of y'all are a little bit too freaked out. Don't make a mess of things trying to be too freaky, okay? You don't want to hear what I heard. It was something else. Stop working against... A lot of you have gotten comfortable with working against yourself and your inner child. Let your inner child shine. Let your inner child do their fucking thing, his fucking thing. You keep stopping and starting. Guess what? Your inner child is still there. Your inner child is still there, and it still needs the strength to survive and to shine. Stop hesitating. The hesitation is causing you to pull back. The pullback is causing you to fail. It's causing you to lose. A lot of y'all don't even realize that the ball is in your court, and you don't know what you want to do. You don't do what you want to do because you know what you want to do. You're afraid, and you're sitting in this agile waiting energy, waiting period, waiting for things to be better, waiting to be more focused, waiting for this, waiting for that. And you know that everything is going to be easy, but you're not used to ease. A lot of you have gotten comfortable in discomfort and dismay. So the fact that a lot of y'all have been seeing the symptoms, a lot of progress, a lot of happiness, a lot of tranquility, a lot of transformation. You know who I'm talking to. You've been seeing it, but deep down you're like, I don't know if it's meant to be. You don't know if happiness is meant to be. Say that out loud. A lot of y'all are fighting yourselves, fighting the possibilities, fighting the exchange, fighting the change, because it's like it's too much on your mind. Am I actually going to get it? Am I actually ready for it? It happened. It been happened. The shift been done. It been lifted. The curse been broke. You still sitting there. That's why the motherfucker waiting at the door. Now I understand. I didn't clock your tea. You don't even realize how compassionate you are. It's funny because I had a dream that I was like, ooh. That dream was crazy. I just recalled the dream that I had, literally. Freaked out. But I had a dream, beside that, I had a dream that I was running and chasing and trying to get to an Uber. And it was like, I was about to tell y'all my tea. I'm sorry. I can't tell y'all my tea. My bad. But the whole experience was like intoxicating because I was trying to get there, but deep down, what was crazy was the fact that I knew that I could just call another Uber because I knew that I had the income. I knew that I was safe. I was protected. I was just the failure. A lot of you have gotten comfortable with being around family members and friends who are comfortable with you failing. And being around these people makes you feel like you're in cahoots, like you're energetically and sensually aligned with the failure. And the failure is like, it's turned from fear, like you're no longer afraid of failing. Now it's like, it's a union with failing that you've created. Some kind of like, and it's projected. It's from somebody else, from someone older, from some old friend, from somebody else, from somebody that loves failure because It's like a secular thing. It's like a demonic thing, like a lower vibrational entity feeding off your spirit for your aspirations to fail. A lot of y'all, it's funny that this is beyond it actually is aligned with the dream. But a lot of y'all have the means to order another Uber, but you'll let the Uber will be sitting outside and the Uber's telling you, okay, I'm waiting. And it's 5 minutes after and you're like, no, the Uber gonna leave. So you're still procrastinating and you still getting all this. And it's like, you never done. That's what it is. Turned on by the fear of never being done. Because you're scared that you're not going to be deserving or have earned the next chapter. But it's like the next, confirmation burp, wasn't it? I love when she says that. The next chapter is yours. It literally is yours. And going further into that dream, I ended up staying too long because I refused to call another Uber. It's like, wow, I had that dream for a reason. It was a channel. What was crazy was when I woke up from the dream, I was like, that feels like it was meant to be heard, which is really strange. It was a channel message. Listen to your heart. Go with ease. Take care of yourself. Go slowly. I don't know if they say that, how you say that in Italian, mansione, or something like that. I forgot in the Equalizer Part 3. But go slowly. It's like you're inhabiting an energy and your lover is inhabiting an energy of peace. This is something that you've never had before, something that you've never experienced, something that you've never been through, where it's like everything was with ease. Go slowly and you will see things change, times change for you for the better, not because of you trying to force this and force that. Everything's going to feel clean now. I just heard everything's going to be clean. You've never experienced cleanliness like this before. You've only experienced disregard and dismay. Go slowly. The intrusive thoughts will not win when you are going slow, because you will think through what it is you're hearing. Go slowly, and the fear will not win because you will be able to clarify it immediately. Go slowly. God is walking with you, and the clarity that you aspire to experience and have, it will be given, but you have to go slowly. You cannot be quick and do this and do that because you aspire to accomplish this and accomplish that. You have already accomplished it all. Just go slowly. Mansione. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But yes, I feel like that's not the end of the message. Let me see, girl. Let your business mindset take you to where you want to be. Don't be afraid of making some actions, taking some turns so that you can get to where you aspire to be in your life. Make that money work for you. It's not about working for the money. You make the money work for you. Okay? Now, yeah, this card says abuse. Canceled engagement. It literally says what I said in the dream. Somebody is trying to... It's not somebody anymore. It's a spirit, this energy, lower vibrational, Six of Swords, lower vibrational entity trying to keep you in the energy of when you were a child and you were incapable of making your own decisions. A lot of y'all are stepping in. This is for men, women, no matter what your gender, what your sexual preference, whatever your pronouns are. This is for everybody. A lot of y'all are used to your divine feminine and sacral energy being utilized and kept from you ever since you were children. You've always had the aspiration to save the planet or have certain experiences that are very healing, but it's been very difficult for you to do so because everybody has been holding you back since you were a kid, since you were younger, but now it's your time to shine. Let yourself be soft. Let yourself grow out of that yearning, that feeling of never being enough or having to prove yourself. You do not have to prove yourself to anybody, and you do not have to stay put in one predicament, in one situation, just to make sure that you are pleasing everybody else. The more that you make them mad, the more you will have space for yourself, because you will no longer have people around who feel like they can just take bits and pieces out of your soul, out of your energy. Be fucking mean. Be fucking mean. Be fucking mean. Say it with me. Be fucking mean. Say it again one more time. Be fucking mean. Thank you.